Hey guys, it's Jessica, and today I have empties for you. I was thinking about it, and I realized that I feel like empties videos are one of the few like original YouTube makeup type videos that to me haven't really gotten old, because they're always changing, and it's like all of us say when we start videos like this, it's just awesome because you really know like how someone feels about a product. They've used it up. Now, there might be some cases where I didn't use it up because I hated it so much. So I was like, I'm done, I'm fed up, it's going in the freaking trash or recycling, whatever. Let's just go ahead and get into it. If you're wondering what I'm wearing on my lips, I'm wearing Sweet and Sour. That's the shade name, and it's the Too Faced Melted Matte. I don't think I love this formula. I really like the color. I think it's fun and bold and bright, but I literally just applied it and I already can like see some separation. I don't know. Like, I just don't think I like the formula. It's fine for filming. I don't think you should run out and get it, even though I know the shade is pretty fun. Okay, so I'm gonna move this out of the way. Maybe I'll kind of sit it next to me, but no, it's still in the way. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get into it. So first thing on top, I got rid of, I just hated so much. This is the Pixi Nourishing Cleansing Balm. Okay, it's not like the worst product I've ever tried. I thought it would be like the like a waxy like cleansing balm that you can mix with water to get your makeup off, which is what I like. There's an It Cosmetics one that I love that I can link below, and there's the Clinique, oh here it is, the Clinique Take the Day Off. So you put the balm on and kind of rub it in, and that kind of melts your makeup away. Then I mix it with water, then I go in with the cleanser. I love that. Well, this is nothing like that. This you have to wipe off with the tissue as you would like with cold cream or something like that, or with the cloth. I just don't like it. It has these weird bumps in it that freak me out. I'm like, is it bad? I don't know. I thought the smell was horrible. It's kind of a fresh smell, but just a little different. Some people might like it. I mean, it smells clean, but it's like way too much at the end of the day when I'm trying to take my makeup off. I just feel like it's not good for my skin because of that ridiculously strong fragrance. So I used it maybe 2 or 3 times and I was like, peace, I don't like it. Next thing I'll go ahead and talk about really quickly, the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. This stuff is amazing, so is the It Cosmetics. I think the Clinique is cheaper, but I have like 1 or 2 of the It Cosmetics backup. I love it so much. They're so good. They take your makeup off really quickly. I always travel with it as well because then I don't need like a liquid, you know, like micellar water. I've kind of moved on from those for the time being, but these I love. All right, okay, this is the Bliss Fab Girl Slim. You might think it says Fat Girl Slim. It doesn't. Skin firming cream with encapsulated caffeine. I've had this for way too long, so there's a little bit in the bottom, but I was like, I think I've had it for too long. Is there even a date or like a number of months? No, but it's been too long. Do I think this made my legs feel tingly and like it was helping with like cellulite and things like that? Sure, it felt like it was. Do I think it actually did? I don't know. I mean, the reality is cellulite is what it is, and while I don't think I have like a terrible amount, I think most of us have some of it, and I don't know. I don't think it's worth the money. I think I got it on HauteLook for a little cheaper, so at least I didn't pay like full price for it, but I am sad that this is empty, and I almost have a second one empty. This is the best hairspray in the freaking world. I used it today. It does such an amazing job at getting rid of most of your flyaways without making your hair look crazy. Like, it doesn't feel crunchy, but it feels like textured. It smells amazing. I've been talking about this for years and years, and it's still my favorite. I've tried so many. I've tried way more expensive. This is still expensive. It's like $18 to $20. However, Ulta a few times a year has a sale on these where they're $7.99. That's when I go crazy and I buy like 4. That way I'm set for most of the year. Because I don't use hairspray every single day. Like, if I'm dry shampooing my hair, I don't need more hair. You know what I mean? So it smells amazing. It's so effective. You can brush through it if you want. You can finger comb through your hair. It is the best. If you haven't tried this and you've been on the hunt for good hairspray, just try it. Wait for a sale, but try it. I would pay full price. I have before, like when I ran out and I was desperate, I'm like, fine, I'll pay it. I know Target will have like 2 packs of this for maybe like $25, so at least it's a little bit cheaper, something like that. Anyway, it's the best. And I wish you could smell it through the screen because it smells so good. All right, next empty is my e.l.f. Hydrating Bubble Mask. I really liked this stuff. Do I think it was like the most hydrating mask in the world? No, but it's enjoyable. It's not crazy expensive. Ew, it's kind of dirty, but you push this. I think there's a little bit left. Yeah, there is. You push this and the product comes up into it. You put it on your face. I think your face has to be damp. I don't remember, it's been a while. Yeah, you put a thin layer all over your damp skin, and after a minute or two, bubbles kind of start to form and it kind of tickles and feels good. It's, I think, more fun than effective, but it is fun. And if you've never tried one like this, I mean, it's pretty affordable and it's just cool. I ended up using all of it, I guess, except for a little glob, and I really liked it. The downside is it's really hard to tell, like, how much more I'm, like, wasting. But it was fun. Do I think it's, like, life-changing? No. So like maybe if there's like a really good sale and you need like $5 more to get free shipping and it's 50% off, then maybe that would be the time to try it. Next product I'm actually out of, and I have not worn my hair naturally curly because I'm out of this. Like I feel like I cannot, I say curly, it's more wavy, I know. I've just like been in the habit my whole life of saying naturally curly just because, I don't know, I just have. Anyway, this is the Rusk Wired Flexible Styling Cream. This stuff is amazing. I usually find it cheaper at like TJ Maxx or Marshall's. It'll be like $8 versus like, I don't know, 20. I don't think I've ever bought it full price. So I need to go and see if it's there. It usually is. It just does such a great job of keeping my curls together. Do I have another empty of my, I think I already had it empty and I have another one. The Living Proof like mousse is the other thing. Like these two together are like, oh, like perfect. I'll work on, once I get another one of these, I'll work on a video to show you how I do it because I know a lot of you guys are asking for an updated one, but this stuff is amazing. Holds your curls together or your waves, whatever. All right, next up is the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. It smells really nice. It's for your hair, you leave it in. You could use it every single freaking day if you want. It doesn't weigh it down, but it does moisturize it. My husband even used this and he liked it. I really do miss it. I've got a lot of other, I mean, the thing is deep conditioning masks, there are a lot out there, but a lot of them for me really do weigh my hair down. My hair's not super thin, but it's also not super thick unless it's natural, in which case it'll look thicker, but at its core, it's really not super thick. So I feel like this is a great answer to that because it'll still moisturize it. My hair still can be really dry, but it's just really good. I miss it already. All right, next up, oh, I didn't like this stuff. This is from Lucetta Beauty. It's their dry shampoo. The shade is Orange Blossom. I'm like nervous to smell it. It doesn't smell bad. It definitely smells like oranges and it kind of is a good smell. But there's something about when I would use it in the mornings, I'd be like, oh, like I just couldn't handle it, and you smelled it all day long. Like other dry shampoos, you know, after a while you don't smell it anymore. You smell this all day long. And it just started to make me feel so sick to my stomach. This was months ago. So I just feel like it's just time. I think there's maybe this much. I tried and tried. I'm like, I've got to use it up. I can't do it. It did an all right job as a dry shampoo, but it was the smell more than anything that killed me. And I got that on HauteLook at a steal. I'd never heard of the brand. I just wanted to try it. All right, some quick empties. The Crest 3D White is what I use on my teeth. Whether it's good for them or not, I know some people think, but that's just what I use. This is the Schmidt's Bergamot and Lime deodorant that I love. The only natural deodorant I like. That one is empty and kind of gross, sorry. Paula's Choice Resist Serum. I like broke this. I literally broke it, but it's mostly gone. And again, I've had this one for a while. This is like the second or third one of these I've had. It's a really good serum. It's wonderful for anti-aging. It's good for skin, sun damage, things like that. And I really do like it, but I'm excited to try other serums as well. So it's kind of bittersweet. Next, again, this one was almost gone. The Glossier Milky Jelly Cleanser. I had started to wonder, because this does have a slight smell. Yeah. I had started to wonder if this was breaking me out, and that's when I switched to a different cleanser. I mean, I'd gotten almost all the way through it, but I just noticed my skin kept breaking out, and I really like it. It reminds me a lot of my favorite CeraVe Hydrating Cleanser, but there's this smell to it. And I wondered if that fragrance is what was setting it off, because the rest of it felt so nice on my skin, very reminiscent of my favorite, but I don't know. And so, you know, about this much left, and I was like, and I'm done. I'm not gonna force myself to use it if I think it might not be doing good stuff for my skin. Next, sad to see it go, the Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, one of my favorites from Sol de Janeiro. Oh, it smells so good. I have the body spray as well, and it smells just as amazing. I wanna like take that body spray and just like pour it into other lotion and just mix it and see There's no way that works, right? Would that work? I'm trying to think of like the science behind it. Would it work? I mean, right, that would have to work, right? You just dump it into the like plain scented lotion, just, would it smell weird after a while because it's not meant to? I don't know. It kind of makes me want to try like a little batch of it and just see, but I love the smell of this. It's so moisturizing. It's so expensive though. So again, this is one that, you know, maybe wait for a Sephora VIB sale kind of stuff, or wait till you have a coupon, whatever, but it's so good. Oh, some makeup empties. Let me finish these skincare ones first though. Ugh. All right. The Clinique Pep Start Eye Cream was just okay. I saw that it like won an award, like an Allure Beauty Award, and I was like, what? Why? Like, I used this entire thing up and I did not feel like it did anything. Like, I didn't even think it was I would use it in the mornings as my like eye moisturizer. I don't even think it moisturized well then. I don't know, so that was just odd. I mean, it didn't like ruin my eyes, but I don't know. This was actually Tyler's Empty. Derma E Hydrating Serum with hyaluronic acid. He said he really liked it. He's getting into more skincare and stuff, and of course I'm just like spoiling him with skincare. I love it. I'm teaching him all I know. But he said he really, really liked this. I typically really like Derma E products. Okay, the Laneige Water Bank Moisture Cream. Holy moly, such a good product. So, so good. I'm telling ya. But I will say this about it. It does have a slight fragrance, but my skin loved this stuff. I genuinely miss it. I'm using a Drunk Elephant one. It's like that souffle kind of moisturizer, and I just don't think it's as moisturizing as what I need for my skin. I loved this stuff so much. All right, we've got some makeup empties. None of these are gonna surprise you. First one, it's just time. I hit pan and then it got really gross because I was using it with a wet sponge. Don't stop telling on me. It's the IT Cosmetics Celebration Foundation Illumination Powder Foundation. The best powder foundation I've ever used in my life. I still have not found an exact dupe. I found some things that come close, but this is better than anything I've ever tried. It's worth every penny. I've got to rebuy it again because I genuinely feel like there's a hole in my makeup collection, and when I'm like packing for trips, I'm like, this is what I want. It does everything. It is so, so good. So it's got high coverage. It doesn't make your skin look dry or cakey. It like perfects your skin, but it looks like lit from within. I don't understand it. And there's no like glitter in it. It's just like, there's just some quality to it that just looks so beautiful. Next empty is the NYX Epic Ink Liner. I pretty much always have an empty. Best liquid liner I've ever seen, ever used, and seen, I guess. It's so good. It's a felt tip. Reminds me of like the Kat Von D. The only thing is, and it's super black, the reason I stopped using it is because I guess it's because of this. The thing gets all frayed earlier on than when it dries out, and so it's impossible to use without getting little bits everywhere. So that is the one downside. I'm like, ugh, but it's like $5.99 and it's so good. It stays on all day. It's insanely black, super precise until the thing gets frayed, and then it's not precise at all. Speaking of precise, this is the Hourglass 1.5 millimeter. I use it, every time I buy one, I use it up. I'm like, come on. It's in the shade Obsidian, my favorite. It's a super black. There's just a little tiny bit left. Super black, tiny, tiny thing. So like talking about tight lining, holy moly, this is like the ideal tight liner. I love this eyeliner. It is my absolute favorite, but I'm trying to force myself to use other things, but I love it. I have two empty Lash Paradises because these dry out so stupid fast, but they're the best mascara. The thing is, I've realized, because a lot of people are like, I don't get it. I've tried it. I hate it. I think I realized what it is. You have to really like quick mascaras that add volume, but it's super dry, so that means it can look really clumpy. So you have to kind of take the time to make sure you brush it out, maybe between layers. For me, if it's under a month old, I can do it and it looks unbelievable, perfect. There might be a couple clumps I kind of pull out, and that's that. But if you like really, really precise things, you're not gonna like this mascara. It's really not its game. Now, am I saying that it's like insanely weird and clumpy? No, it just looks like feathery and like velvet lashes. That doesn't make sense. But like, it just looks so natural, like little like, oh my gosh, I love it. So I've gone through a million of these and I'll keep buying them. They're so, so good. So those are all of my empties. Gosh. I'll link my most recent empties video if you want to see like the one before this one as well. But I love doing these. It's fun to share, and I hope that you enjoyed it as well and that you will give it a thumbs up. Definitely subscribe if you enjoy this style of video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.